Alright everyone, in this video I'll be taking a look at a Linux distribution called NanoLinux. Now this is ridiculously small. It is a whole 14 megabytes for the ISO file. Yes, that is 14 megabytes. That's nothing. And here you have a whole full graphical user interface. How do they do it? It's got the kernel there, it's got a desktop, and it's got a few programs. Now this main competitor will be TinyCoreLinux, which actually isn't a whole lot bigger really. I've not downloaded it lately, but well, it could be double the size for TinyCore, couldn't it? But let's face it, with TinyCore, you don't get a nicer desktop as that has, and you don't get as many programs pre-installed. But what it has going for it though, and what you'll see with TinyCoreLinux, it's got a whole lot more applications available, because what we have here really is not very good. It's release 1.2. No way is this a version 1 release. I'm sorry, I will not accept that. So I'm not going to do a review of it because I feel that they've got a great potential in the future, and I don't want to just ruin it for them now. So what we're taking a look at is a very early build of a very small Linux distro. Now you notice there's no minimize maximize here. All I can do is just move the window around and close it. The applications that are pre-installed, so there's a few games there. FL View, which is a picture viewer. FL Calc, which is a scientific calculator. Editor, just text editor. FL Chat, like an IRC chat. Spreadsheet, now this is a bit amusing. 2. Just a little confirmation first, equals 2 plus 2. 4. Okay. Equals A1 plus B1. 22? Wait, what? Did it not do the formula? Equals. That's just ANDed them together, hasn't it? Let's multiply them instead. What? Hey? It's not like sum. Is it that by any chance? I don't know. I may be using this the wrong way perhaps, but I've just picked up the way that I've used Excel over the years, and of course latterly LibreOffice Calc. I don't know. I'm puzzled at that. We've got a writer file, but it's not that compatible with anything much. It really is pretty much HTML by the looks of it. Anti-paint, which, as it says there, is a paint program, similar to the Windows Paint really. It doesn't really do a lot there. We've got Dilo, which is the web browser. Now this makes the distro pretty unusable. So you think, oh great, yeah, I've got a web browser, no problems, let's go and look around the internet. So we'll start with going on Google, and it looks like that. Okay, that's a bit basic, isn't it? It's a really basic look. Never mind, let's go across to YouTube. Wait, what? Huh? Okay. That's quite weird. So it's got no Flash player installed on here. So yeah, I can't even view anything. In fact, I can't even type anything at the minute. Oh yeah, that's the box there to type in, obviously. Keyboard's not very responsive. Right, QuidsUp. Okay, so run the query for me, and now I need a video that's not got advertising on, wouldn't I? That's pretty much most of them. Yes, well, how about that one? The good riddance to the BBC TV license. Wonder if it'd do a HTML5 view at all. Yeah, so I mean, unfortunately, this internet really isn't very good at all. Facebook.com. Wait, what? How the hell is that a Google error? It seems to have got itself stuck on Google, hasn't it? I did get the BBC open, but it doesn't even know what the browser is, and I think this is going to be the problem, because it's the Dilo web browser, and it identifies itself as a Dilo web browser for the user agent string. Most websites just don't even know what it is. They don't have any method of coping with it. FL Music, which is just a CD player, doesn't mention anything about being able to play music files off the hard drive. Got a file manager, FL Open File, And we got Fluff File Manager. That's more the copy and paste type file manager, as well as like creating new directories. System stats. Let's see, CPU usage. Oh, there's no pretty graph here. That's a shame, isn't it? Well, let's see if we can get the memory usage, which is really awkward to see from that view. Network, modules, and yeah, there's a few other system stats you can get from that tool. You've got the README file, it just explains a little bit about the distro. But there's not a whole lot of help on this. It really is very limited. Especially doesn't help when you call it NanoLinux. So do Google searches about NanoLinux and you get the terminal editor Nano. So you can see we have a whole 62 meg of RAM in use at the moment. But the basic usage of the distro required about 50 meg of RAM, and that is loading it off a live CD as well, so perhaps if you installed it to the hard drive it could be even lower. Now, do we have anything like top installed? Ah, yes we do. And there really is very little in use there on the CPU. I think they say about 486 of 64 meg of RAM could run this distro. Well, if you've got any 20-year-old systems lying around, it could be quite useful. However, at this point in time, I would probably go with Tiny Core Linux. Thanks for watching. See you later.